Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be doing the next part of the build of the Titanic. So for this, we're going to be doing issue 126, and this is going to be kind of similar to what we did last time with the crane. So yeah, the second aft crane. So for this, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to need our brown paper towel. We're going to need issue 126's box. Get our parts out. We're not going to be needing the AP screws in this issue because we still can't put the crane onto the poop deck yet because it's still drying. So we got all that. We're going to need that. Alright. Now, what we're going to do here is, let me figure out what I did with that screwdriver I had. Because we're going to need it. There it is. Alright. So we're going to go on and do step one. Step one, take the crane parts 126B, 126D, and 126K. Fit the large loop of the cable 126K over the raised socket on part 126B. Fit the peg 126D into the socket to hold the cable in place as shown above. Fit the motor 126A to the back of the crane upright 126B as indicated above right. Basically that same process again that we did before. So we're going to take this part. We're going to locate our cable, which is not that one. It's this one. It's got the loop and it's got the hook at the end. And then we're going to fit it like that. And then we're going to take this part and we're going to put it there. Trying to get these pegs into the hose. Ow. There we go. Alright, and it's got that in. So that's step one done. Step two. Take the crane boom 126N and the long pin 126F. Fit the eyelets on the wide end of part 126N on either side of the cylindrical structure at the base of part 126B. Fit the pin 126F through the structure, fitting the smooth end first. Use a pair of small pliers to squeeze the pin in place. So basically, like we've done before, we're going to grab the big pin. We're going to identify, okay, there's the rough end. And then we're going to put that in, not putting it in too far, just about like that. And then we're going to take the crane and go ahead and push it through. Ow. Okay. And that's on there. So the boom is now onto the crane part. Now we're going to go to step 3. Step 3, fit the eyelet on the hook 126C and the washer 126H between the eyelets at the narrow end of the boom 126N so that all the holes are aligned. Fit the smaller loop on the cable 126K between the hook and the washer. Fix the hook, cable, and washer in place with the short pin 126G. Fit the smooth end first and squeeze the pin in place with pliers. So the same thing like we've done before. It's going to go this way from the picture. I'm going to grab the small pin, identifying the rugged end first and then having the smooth end right there. I'm going to go ahead and insert the pin into the crane. About that far. Then I'm going to grab the hook. Then we're going to put the hook in place. And then we're going to push the pin in a little bit more. Not too much more, though. Then we're going to grab the washer, which is really the pulley. Let me grab my pliers. And I have to pull the pin back a bit. Now that I've got the pulley in place, go ahead and put that through. And then we're going to take the cable and it's going to go in between the pulley and the hook. Just like that. And this one's doing the same thing that the other crane did. Staying up in the air a bit. Alright. That part's done. Now we're going to flip the page. So we're going to grab this and move this to the side. And then we're on this step. So, step 4. Fit the right and left tie rods, 126L and 126M, to the crane so that they run between the upright 126B and the end of the boom 126N as shown. Fix the ends of the wires in place beside the hook with a drop of glue. And if y'all remember correctly, this is where it gets fun, because we got to put those little cables onto here. So first of all, we're going to identify the first cable. Make sure it's down. That one's heading in, so this is the correct cable that goes on this side right here. So, just like the last time, we're going to play the game of trying to get this wire to hook around this little peg. Oh, it was right there. Okay, that one's on. Go to the other side. Grab the other cable. And that one's on. Now we're going to get our glue. There's one side. And there we go. Put the glue up for now. Now that that part is done, we're now going to go to step 5. Fit the crane assembly on the base 126E. Fix in place with an HP screw. Do not over tighten the screw, as the crane must be free to rotate. It says that, but there is no way to over tighten the screw, because these things are tight going in. Take the crane base. Fit it there. Get our screw. And like I said before, there's no way to over tighten these because it only goes in so far. That has that crane now fixed. This one's a little bit lower now than what that other one was sticking up in the air, so this one's okay For some reason, though, the other one went up in the air. Then it's going to basically go to the step of putting it on the wooden deck, which we cannot do until the wooden deck is dry, but I will read it. Step 6. Take the poop deck assembly from the previous issue and identify the fixing point for the crane. Position the crane as shown and fix it to the deck with 2 AP screws. And then our last step, which we're going to have to turn the hole around. Step 7. Take the hole assembly and identify the fixing point for the plate 126J. Circled. Check the fit of the plate, then apply a little glue to the pegs on the back of the plate to fix it in place. So let me turn this hole around. Okay. So we're going to go up here. And it's right here in this hole right here that you see. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to check to make sure this screw is fully secured, which it is. And then I'm going to take this plate. So we got a big peg and a small peg. Let me move this forecastle out of the way for now. Okay, so it's this way. Now if I can just get that back out. Oh yeah. Hang on a minute here. Come on. It says to put it in as a test. There we go. Alright. So it worked perfectly, like never got it back out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to apply some glue to these pegs. Not much, just a little. And then we're going to apply that piece of hole to the side, and there it is now in place. So now that we've done that, we're going to go to this step right here. Let me just close up my glue. Alright, now on this step. Completed work. The second crane has been fitted to the poop deck, and a plate has been fixed to the hull. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all are doing safe during these troublesome times. And you all have a blessed one, and when I come back, we'll be doing some more build of the Titanic. But until then, goodbye.